Hi, Gaye DeRusso with Majestic Rider here today on Bender. Bender's a Rocky, he's super trotty. To get him to do his saddle gait, it's not very natural for him. It's actually very hard, and I have to invert him and usually turn his head to the left. When he came and I was lunging him, when we went to the right, he was always turning his head to the left, and that might be why is that they use that to get his gait. So each horse has a natural ability to do different things. He's faster at his flat walk, it's not very fast. He can do a little bit of a foxtrot, it's not very fast. His saddle gait, this, which I'm doing quite slow, could be faster. His canter's quite good because he's so trotty. So he's trying really hard. You can tell it's hard for him. He's got to get, better muscled up, better abilities, and I got to get him on the trail. Right now, a couple of things are going against us, which it might be going against you with your trotty horse. So one, the arena's deep and a little muddy. Makes your horse more trotty. Good for the pacey ones, but bad for the trotty ones. It makes it much harder for you. Two, he didn't have shoes on before and he was a little ouchy, so I couldn't really go on the trail. Got shoes on the front, but that's the opposite usually of what we need when they're a trotty horse. You want more weight on the back. So put the shoes on the front, that makes them more trotty. So I got the footing and the shoes on the front. We're trying to get shoes on the back, but we haven't gotten the shoer back over here. So I have a couple things going against him and just his confirmation in that he's trotty. So very nice horse, very good temperament. Can we get it? Sure we can. It's going to take a fair amount of time. And then we have to see if he's happy doing it. Even though he's trying for me, is he going to be comfortable or is it bothering him to do that? It's just like anything. Some of the things we're more natural at and some of them we aren't. So in here, it's much harder for him. I can't get back out on the trail yet until I get those shoes on, but I'm going to try and put the boots on his back feet and see if he can go out in those, and those might help him more because that might put a little bit more weight on the back feet. And the shoes on the front, they put aluminum on for a specific reason, so they're not very heavy, but every little thing makes a little difference in them. So he tries very hard. He hasn't had much training before he came in, and that's probably what they did to get him to gait. It's weird how when you turn some of these trotty horses heads a little sideways and up, it inverts them and it makes them go lateral. So it might help you with your horse. Usually I can do that and then go straight, but he's having a harder time with it. So each horse has their natural ability. You just have to figure out which gait do I want to do, how fast do I want to go. And that's why it's always helpful when you're seeing horses online, because again, with videotapes, you can't always tell their feet, what shoes they had on and all of that. And sometimes people switch things before they ship that horse to you and you don't know about it. So I'm not saying that happened to him. I'm just saying I've seen that happen before. So you just never know. And with the trotty ones, the heavier and bigger you are, the more it helps them to do that saddle gait because you're getting that weight back. When we're smaller, it's not as much weight. So even that change in weight can make a difference. So hopefully that will help some of you if you have, a trotty horse, understanding what's going on. They'll usually gait better on the trail and in the hard places. And we'll do that once we get shoes on them and see how that goes and see how much it makes a difference for them or not. And then with some of them, every horse's talent to gait is different. So some of them can gait all day. It's very easy for them. And some of them, it's very hard with that gait you're looking for. So you have to take that into consideration on how fast you want to go, how well gated it needs to be. If you're just going to walk, then, something that doesn't gait that great faster is totally fine. But if you want to gait a fair amount, riding it is the best way to find out if it's the right horse for you. All right, hope that helped.